Hi everyone! Today we're going to focus on teaching our dogs the down command. Down is one of the, I think, best control commands that you can have. It means simply that they are lying down and that they aren't to get up. So it looks like this once it's taught. Leo, down. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do to teach that is I'm going to show you a physical placement of the down. Now, every dog is a little bit different. So I think it's important to be able to put hands on your dog and to have them feel comfortable with you physically placing them into a down position. So I've got Leo here standing in front of me, and I'm going to place my hand right here above his ruff, right here on his shoulder blades. When I put my hand here, I'm asserting a little bit of control over what he is able to do. I've got my hand at the collar here, snugged up under his Martingale training collar. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my hand down along the back, and I'm going to run right underneath here, under his tail, and to his knee. And I'm going to simply fold him into a down as I push him back into the sit. Leo, sit. And then I'm going to switch my hand, and I'm going to slide him into the down. Leo, down. And I physically placed them. Now you can take them and push them off to the side a little bit to get them on either on their belly or just kind of off to the side so that they're rolling and less apt to jump up. Okay, so again, physical placement into the sit. Leo, sit. Grab here and slide to the down. Leo, down. I'm pulling out those front legs as I'm applying a little bit of pressure right here, encouraging him to go down. Now the one thing that I don't like about physical placement is you really probably should never do this with a dog that you are not real comfortable with. When you physically place a dog into the down, you're asserting a little bit of control, but also your face is very close to theirs. So if you're positioning and they want to resist, some dogs will resist with their teeth. And you have to be really comfortable in the fact that your dog won't try to bite. So it's a gentle exercise, that physical placement, and I like to get my dogs used to it because if they go to a veterinarian, they're going to be handled in all different types and kinds of ways. And I think it's easier if they get used to that handling. Okay, I'm going to show you one more time. Leo, come here. Sit. Again, hand at the collar. Right here. Leo, down. Okay, and then again, if you want to, you can push off to the side a little bit so that he's comfortable. Okay, that's a physical placement. I would like to show you how to lure your dog into the down position using a food treat, and then I'll show you how to wean that food treat away so that he responds solely to your hand signal or your command. Got my treats here. So you can start from a sit if you want to, or I think it's easier to start from a sit, but you can also do this straight from the standing position. I'm going to take my food in my right hand, and my leash is draped over my left hand, and I'm going to use my left hand to signal the dog. My down signal is this: full hand, down. And he does it right away. He's trained. Okay, so treat here and down. My hand goes down between his paws, and I'm offering that reward as soon as he hits the ground. Okay, one more time. Sit. Again, sit signal here, your right hand, and this treat goes to the ground, as I signal with my left hand for the down. Down. My hand is above the dog right now. He's not even looking at that signal. Now he did. But it is right here. You don't have to touch them on the shoulders or anything like that. You're just putting your hand right in front of them. Okay. Try it again. A couple more times. Lure him to the sit. And he waves. Down. I'm holding that treat right between the paws. Don't pull your treat back this way. I'll show you what happens. I don't know if we'll do it or not. Sit. Down. You pull your treat this way, they tend to get up to get the treat. So keep it right between the paws. If you have a dog that doesn't want to get completely down, hold it there and just wait. Sometimes even instead of holding your treat like this, take it and cup it on the ground. And he's really got to work at sniffing and licking that hand and getting comfortable in the down before your hand is released and he is offered the reward. Okay. So as soon as you get, 5 or 6 really good responses to luring into the down with your food treat right between the paws, you're going to take this hand and you're going to start to pull it away. You're going to pull it behind you. And you're going to start to make the dog think a little bit. So as you do this, your hand is going to go up to signal and it's going to go behind your back. So it's going to look like this. Leo, down. Not exactly like that. Then the reward comes forward. Okay. And there you go. So one more time. As he progresses, instead of having the treat between the 2 paws, you're going to pull it back behind your back and have the dog only respond to this signal. Leo, sit. And I'm going to just drop my leash. Leo, down. The treat here is in my hand, but it's behind my back. As soon as he hits the ground, the treat comes forward to him and release. Okay, sit. Down. And there you go, treat comes forward and release. Now, eventually, you can change positions. You'll notice that I'm sitting on the ground here with Leo as I'm teaching this. I'm closer to him. But eventually I'm going to want to stand up. It's the same thing. Leo, sit. Leo, down. Okay. Leo, sit. Leo, down. Okay. Leo, sit. Now this time the hand goes behind. Down. And then the treat comes forward. So now I'm in a standing position. The treat comes behind me as he begins to learn this. Okay. Sit. Down. I'm getting a really nice roll after he goes down. That will extinguish itself. It's something that I did teach him to do, but it's a different signal, and he's trying everything he can do right now to try to get that reward. Leo, down. Treat comes forward. Okay. So, Leo, sit. Down. Roll over. And I'll reward for that. Okay. Okay, I do want to show you one other way to get your dog to lie in a down position. Some dogs really have a hard time getting into that down, and if you have a smaller dog or even medium-sized dog and you want them to start positioning their body into that down, you can give this a try as well. I sit on the floor and I take my leg, and I'm going to just take this one here and sit right down here. Come here. Got my food tray in my left hand. Leo, sit. Leo, down. Got food right here, and I'm going to just lure him under my leg. As I do that, my leg actually keeps him in that down position. Okay. Oh, he came out the other way. So, Leo, sit. Leo, down. So I'm just kind of tossing those treats in that direction. Leo, sit. Leo, down. Oh. My mistake. Come on over here. Sit. Go down. And again, he's in the down position, but he's focused on the food as I toss it off to the side. So it's kind of getting him used to getting in that position. One more time. Sit. Down. Right here. Reward. Reward. And he's down. And there we go. So that's another way of kind of getting them into that down position. You're not actually putting your leg right on top of them. You're just using it as a guide so that their body can slide underneath and stay into that down. So, that's kind of fun. Good boy. Okay. Okay, once you've taught the down and you have practiced with your dog at a close distance, then you're going to start the down stay. That's where you're telling your dog to lie down and stay into position. You're going to increase in time and distance like we did with the sit stay and the area stay, only this time it's going to be with the down. So I do this on leash so that I have more control when I'm training. I've got Leo leashed up here. Leo, go. Leo, sit. So I've got him on my leash, and I'm going to step out directly in front of him, almost toe to toe. Leo, stay. I'm going to use my right foot, pivot in front, lower my hand, and then I'm going to command down. Leo, down. At this point, you should know what that signal means because you've done it a lot at a close distance. Stand up straight again. Command, stay. Tap under the chin. Okay. And walk him off that spot. Come on, Leo. So one more time. Leo, sit. Stay. Pivot in front. Leo, down. Full signal. Stay. And you can back off. Increasing in time and distance as you train this. Remember that if Leo were to get up right now, I would have to reposition him back to exactly where he was. So I need to be watching him very, very closely. If he gets up or starts to lean forward to get up, I want to go back in on that leash and reposition him into the down without repeating my command. I told him once he should be able to remember it, but I'm going to reposition him and then stand up straight and maybe stay a little bit closer. If they make a lot of mistakes breaking the down because you're too far away, it's always okay to stay close. Even as close as I am right now, you're able to touch them, reposition until they become solid. So I'm going to increase time and eventually distance. Remember, you always need to go back to your dog to release them as well. Chin touch release, okay, and they can get up. Okay. Again, That's the down stay. Leo, sit. Down. Stay. I don't drop my leash until I am really confident that he is performing really well and focusing really well on the command that I've offered. If I drop this leash and step away, I don't have control. I have to go kind of try to fetch him back to that spot. You should be able to walk around your dog as you practice. This is the tough part, going around behind them. Leo's, almost got up there. Okay, good boy. Leo, sit. Down. Oh, got up. Okay. Guiding him back to the down. Stay. You can see he's more than a little nervous. I don't blame him. Okay. And there you have it. So there's lots of fun ways that you can practice with the down stay. Leo, sit. Down. Stay.